Hello there, I'm Lourdes, and this is my channel, Lourdes Laysan. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Neuralink release or announcement that Elon Musk made a couple hours ago, and what that presentation actually means for you. If you are looking forward to a future where ghost in the shell sort of things are possible with or if you've ever seen the movie Surrogates, artificial bodies, that's just around the corner now. They aim to have a Neuralink chip about 8 millimeters by 4 millimeters implanted in the skulls of their first patient within about a year and a half, and that is amazing. I didn't think we were that far. They're aiming to put about 1,000 per chip. They're aiming to put 1,000 filaments into the brain via specially constructed computer robot. These filaments are about half to a third the size of a human hair each, so it's just absolutely amazing. Didn't think we'd get there, but we are. However, if you've ever listened to Elon Musk talk on something that's essentially not Tesla, you can understand that it can get kind of hard to watch and wrapped up in minutia. And that's the telltale sign essentially of a thinker and of somebody who's constantly thinking up new ideas. So they don't really have time to explain as much as they have time to iterate. And probably while he was talking on the stage, I think, as he's trying to explain Neuralink to us very briefly, he's still running over in his mind all the different things that could be changed, or all the different applications and things that are possible, and how not to scare the public with dark Skynet-like futures. When he even pauses at one point and mentions that fusing with AI is within the realm of possibility, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Personally, I agree. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. We don't have to go into a Cylon future. We don't have to go into a Terminator sort of future, but brain-computer interfaces, or brain-machine interfaces, BMIs. The aim for Neuralink is to have those restore mobility and communication initially to their patients. And whether it be restoring speech capability, whether it be restoring sight, or motion, hand motion in the motor cortex, or all motion in the motor cortex, it's actually quite amazing. Of course, with anything, you're going to see naysayers. You're going to see people that can only see the abuse side of it. And don't get me wrong, it can be abused. The chip is going to be hooked up to a Bluetooth connection initially, so that you can connect to your phone, or you can connect to other devices like a keyboard, which basically means that if you do the programming side of it right with the hardware, you could have not only restore control to your body, but you could actually create a surrogate sort of separate body that you could control with your brain. They've already done it with monkeys controlling arms, or controlling wheelchairs in order to move to get to the things that they need. But I mean, this is a very real possibility. The technical, Boston Dynamics has already built essentially a body that can, walk around, jump, and do all that stuff. It's not a stretch to see that, this could very easily go into, robotic soldiers or robotic retail bodies that you could then send out, and then that's going to have an explosion in really cool applications. So the ghost of the shell sort of future is rapidly coming upon us, and despite any issues that Elon might have had getting this across, it's exciting. It's really exciting. And I can't wait, because I've been looking forward to having this kind of technology. But if all it ever is essentially a mouse cursor, I don't know why you would want to go and have somebody plug into your brain circuits to do that, unless you were quadriplegic or paraplegic or whatnot. But eventually that technology will filter, into other products, and everyone will get a brain interface, and everyone will be able to do things like control robots, or this, that, or the other thing. So the future of 20 years ago, it's here. It's here, and you're going to start seeing it more and more, probably in university settings and in corporate labs, but eventually it's going to get out. So I'd say probably within the next 10 to 15 years. Not that I'm making predictions. Anyway, very exciting stuff. I highly recommend you look up Neuralink. I highly recommend you keep an eye on what Elon's doing, and have a great day, everybody. Enjoy.